And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. It's too easy to say some wild things from behind a screen. Some people can use the anonymity and spew out some of the most hateful venom there is. DC Studios' top boss, James Gunn, took to X to share he lost a friend to alcoholism. He also encouraged others who were struggling to get help. While some fans shared condolences, others took it upon themselves to criticize Gunn, saying that was good for him. That's what he deserved for losing his friend because he fired some of their favorite actors who played DC superheroes in movies, like Henry Cavill, who portrayed Superman. Joining us to talk about the venom that can be spewed on social media, we have with us their therapist, Dr. Nick Hardy, social media expert Karen Diamond, and Factor digital producer Ajibola Buddha. And glad to have you all here on The Factor Uncensored. Having people mean on social media is nothing new, right?
Not at all, no.
And my question is why? Why don't they have filters? Why can't they be better people?
There are no repercussions to being mean behind a screen, to being a keyboard warrior. You know, there's no accountability. So when there's no accountability, no one's going to hold you accountable. You can say whatever you want. I think we all have unkind fans. Some of them are just vocal and some are not. And in this case, you know, I mean, he's a celebrity. He's gonna be persecuted because he's the CEO of DC, and you know, people are just gonna come after him from every angle.
And your thoughts on this, Aji, when you see individuals like this who attack national figures, celebrities, do they forget that they're human and they also can read this?
100%. And I think that, you know, working on a station social media page, every day we come across comments where people say things that, you know, you wouldn't say to somebody in person. I think another thing is you have to also think about the fact that people, one of the biggest things we get from social media and from being online is dopamine. Like when we get a like, when we get a comment, like we get a boost of like oh, we're happy about that. And sometimes people will just put something out there that they know is inflammatory, that they know will get a response, because they don't care if it's a negative response or a positive response. They just want to have people liking their posts or commenting on their posts. So I think sometimes people like being negative because they know it's going to get them a response.
And yeah. Dr. Hardy, when we talk about those who troll and make those negative comments nonstop, what are they looking for? What are they hoping to do, and what do they gain from that?
Yeah, I think he hit it right on the head. I mean, truthfully, a lot of people make these comments because they are looking for that attention. And whether it's good attention, bad attention, you know, it kind of refocuses that energy back on them. And the fact that it is someone who's in the spotlight really makes them a target for them to get more attention. And so, you know, the more extreme, the more derogatory, the more negative, sometimes, you know, the more people can comment. And again, I mean, it's extremely toxic and unhealthy, but some people still thrive off of that.
And Karen and Aji, this is for both of you. How would you propose that someone who may be the target of this handle this? Respond, don't respond, ignore, delete, block, what?
Well, if it personally affects you and you have, you know, a problem being you know, accused or bullied on social media, and it's taking a toll on your mental health, then it's probably best for you not to engage.
But it's always not how you feel about it, it's how others perceive it. And then if you become a target by this person, then that person's gonna do it.
Right, right. And we know, like, social media is a digital playground, right? So just imagine you're going out into the playground as a kid, there's gonna be bullies and there's gonna be friends that you play with. I think people use the social media bullying as a form of social media entertainment, and they're getting a kick out of it, right? They're getting a kick out of bullying you on social media.
No.
And Aji, how would you suggest people handle this who may be the target of it?
You know, I think it depends on you as an individual, because unfortunately, in a lot of ways, you know, like I think Karen kind of touched on this, is that this trolling is kind of like a part of the culture of the internet. it's normal like for us to interact with jokes and stuff like that, and a lot of times they do go too far. So I mean, if it really is affecting you and it's something that you can't see, I think you should delete it, or try to block that person. But at the same time, sometimes that might cause more issues, because people will literally screenshot your message or screenshot theirs that you blocked or delete, and be like, oh, this person deleted me or blocked me. They're soft, or they can't take a joke. So I mean, sometimes the best thing to do is to not engage at all. But of course, you have to put your own well-being, your own mental health first. So whatever is best for you, you should do that.